Hey everyone, David here from Freedom Founders. I want to talk to you today a little bit about getting a head start, leveraging your fast start to financial freedom. And I'm speaking primarily to the younger people today that you're maybe looking at getting out of school. Maybe you're still in school, or you're relatively new out of school. You're a young practitioner, young in business. Now this can apply to you if you're older as well, but just realize it's harder to make changes in your life and financial future the further down the spectrum you get. So wherever you are, listen to the message. But there's huge application at a younger point in life because of the compound effect. The things we do when we're younger and set up some behaviors and disciplines have this massive time component to really ramp up. Too many doctors, too many professionals that I see wait way too long in career and life to figure out they're behind the eight ball and aren't even close to having what they need or the confidence to orchestrate their retirement passive cash flow. Why? Because they default to Wall Street, 401ks. It's all about accumulating this as much as you can accumulate. And it's hard to accumulate today. It's very hard to accumulate with tax rates and the high overhead and decrease in profit margins. It's hard to accumulate what the financial advisors want you to accumulate. They want you to have $5 or $6 million, stashed away somewhere. For the most of you, that's going to be really hard to do. Most of you, and including myself, that's like a far off dream somewhere because accumulation is a very slow way to grow wealth. Can you do it? Yeah. If you start when you're like 10 years old and you live really a tight lifestyle, yeah. Could you do it? Yeah. But most of us aren't going to do that. I didn't do that. Now, what I found was leveraging, not just accumulating, but leveraging what I could take off the plate after taxes and lifestyle. That's what made it work for me. And leveraging the right way is the quick way to go. So here's my point to wherever you are in life, but particularly if you're younger. A lot of young docs get out of school after going through college and dental school and maybe a residency program, and now you've got debt. Most of you come out with debt, high amounts of debt today, $250,000 or more, and you're just sick and tired of having to just sacrifice, and so you feel like, okay, it's time to live a little bit. And if you're married, your spouse is probably saying, yeah, come on, can we live a little bit now? Can we actually enjoy the fruits of the labor? You're a doctor now. Aren't we supposed to start having the good life? You want to do that. I get it. And I'm not saying to live like a miserly student forever, but if you can tamp down your lifestyle a little bit longer, by a little bit, I'm talking about 5 years. Now, it doesn't mean you can't live in a house. Just don't go gargantuan. Don't go out and lease the latest, greatest car. Don't buy the boat. Don't join all the country clubs. Don't be extravagant. Keep it down. Enjoy life, but keep it tamped down. Here's why. Because if you'll start a disciplined plan, and again, I don't like 401ks or stock market. If you learn how to invest in capital assets, the way I've done it, especially in real estate, in small deals, you can leverage and move the needle immensely. Realize that building a wealth platform, if you do it the way I'm talking about, it's like a hockey stick. The hockey stick's relatively flat at the beginning, and then you hit that curve where all of a sudden it starts to take off and goes like this. That's the way what I did in my life works. Now with stock market and Wall Street, it pretty much is like this. There's no curve point. It just goes like, now there's a little bit of curve, maybe. But the problem is with Wall Street, it goes like this. It goes up, and then what does it do? It goes down. Then it goes up, and then it goes down. See, that's not the program you want to be on. You want to be the hockey stick. 5 years, and then bam, you hit the curve, and things go like this. I promise that's the way it works, but you've got to be disciplined. So you're younger, stay focused on a plan. Get a plan. Don't let your lifestyle, grow too quickly, because then you lose that opportunity to compound those early returns. Strike early while the opportunity's there. Then you can start living a little bit more. Once you get that nest egg that's started, and that's what I did when I was younger, when I was out of school. I got that nest egg started, and I compounded that nest egg. I took $25,000 from the first deal that I did with my dad, sold it, and had a $25,000 capital gain. I took that $25,000 and I parlayed it into multiple houses, leveraging. 15 years later, I had $15,000 of net, not gross, net passive cash flow coming in from the properties I had acquired through leveraging. So that period of time where we sacrificed, we didn't buy a house for 5 years after I got married. Did not buy a house. We had rental houses. But no house of our own. 5 years. Was it tough? Yeah. But did it pay off? In spades. Point is, do for 5 years what others won't, so you can live your life like others can't. Keep that in mind. It's what you do early in life that compounds and lets you get what you want. All right? Remember, always stay focused on your freedom. I'll see you next time.